Hello, I'm enormously proud to see Rishi Sunak in Kyiv meeting President Zelensky, how you fought, how you sacrificed, how you prevailed. A great tricolon, a great statement, a very positive relationship between these two people. And it does strike me they're both about the same height, which is rather charming. And I teach a number of Ukrainian students, and it's always very impressive how much effort they put into their work and how dutiful they are and how many sacrifices they are making. And I feel in response we should make as many sacrifices as possible, to the extent of, why bother charging if necessary. And it's humbling. It's humbling to meet people who are making such a commitment to the future, and we, in our turn, are messing around with people who cannot tell the truth, who are busy going on reality television when they should be doing their own work, who don't seem capable of honouring the commitments they have made, who take money, who don't give it back. All these petty issues, and there's plenty of them. The dilatory way that our society has got, where we say something and we don't act on it, and it frustrates me all the time. And in contrast, when I see people, I was teaching one particular fellow from Ukraine who taught himself English significantly better than many of my English-speaking students. Taught himself English in a year, and his father is fighting for his country and has grown this stupendous beard. And as I say, it simply humbles us, because we are locked in these silly, petty, everyday issues. But they are everyday issues, and although they are silly and petty, they are important. And the squabbles that people in authority seem to perpetuate, I think they're being led by a lot of irresponsible individuals. I am appalled how people in authority have started to behave in our country, and they need to look across to Ukraine and see what proper honour is, what proper, how to command proper respect, how to keep your word, how to do what you say you're going to do, and against great adversity in the cold. I know what it's like to be cold in Moscow and to be cold in Ukraine, and it is cold. It is exceptionally cold, and the cold is coming. And as Rishi Sunak arrived in Kyiv at the Prime Minister's residence, the snow was already falling. That is alarming, and it is bitter. And our heart should go out to Ukraine today, because it is standing up to a monster, to pure, undiluted evil. And the first thing to go with evil it's not one of the first things to go with war. It's the first thing to go with evil is truth. And then it is infectious, and you don't want to get too close to that evil. And there are stories coming out today that these soldiers who were killed, that the soldier in black was actually a Russian soldier firing at the Ukrainians, and that those who were surrendering were caught in the crossfire. That is plausible. Equally plausible are so many other scenarios. If you are caught up in this vicious war, and if around you is viciousness, perpetuated by the Wagner Brigade's viciousness, by these brutal mercenaries drawn from prison, then I'm afraid there is a knock-on result, an evil is transferred. It doesn't make people. It doesn't mean that people are not then responsible for their actions, but that evil is infectious, and it's very difficult to resist it and stand against it. But stand against it we must. So thank you very much, Mr. Sunak, for leading the way. This is a visit that was somewhat overdue. It's good that you've gone there now.